Last time on Sailing Music and Lyrics.
Hey.
Hey. So we made it to Georgetown. I would love a beer.
Well, we found this gem this morning here on Great Exuma. We are on Stocking Island and just took a very short dinghy ride to get to this little path up a cliff and onto the biggest, most beautiful beach I think that we've seen since we've been here.
Our videos are not just for us to look back on later, they're for you. And if you enjoy them and want to see more, join the band on Patreon.
The infamous Chat and Chill.
Yeah.
Just pulled up to the beach and I've got a sunbather. Naked.
Chat and Chill, located on Stocking Island on the northeast side of Elizabeth Harbor, is the main cruisers hangout in Georgetown. With good food and drinks easily available, it's no wonder that it has been visited by sailors from all over the world.
Herbie's first trip. Very cool.
With so many sailors dropping anchor here, it is no wonder we met so many fellow YouTubers and friends from Instagram.
Representing.
Tim and Candace from Lady K Sailing. Outlandish Traveling. Sailing Gypsy and SV Gypsy Days. And look, it's our friends Davey and Erica from Barefoot Sail and Dive. This is where we first met. David Daniels. Sailing Zoe. And even though we don't have any video, Bo and Brandy, and we even ran into Uma again. It was all very inspiring.
So we're gonna upload our first video for you guys. Do it.
Wait. I got it. Hold on, this is touchscreen, right?
Yeah.
Right. And go.
Go. It's done.
It is alive.
It's fun. It's been a long time too.
We're geeks. We are geeks. So this morning we ran into a problem with our anchor after 2 weeks of being here solid. A lot of squalls came in early this morning and so did a wind shift, and that took us off took the anchor out of its position, and it couldn't reset because of all the muck and grass that we had anchored in. So we moved the boat and did a reset, but the reset put us too close to another boat, so we moved again. The problem, of course, with moving the boat is that we found out that we had line wrapped around our prop, and that actually, so much tension on it actually pulled the shaft away. Now this is an electric propulsion boat. We're going to need to get parts sent in here. Hopefully we'll have the part in about a week, but in the meantime, this little piggy is a little dead in the water, and we are just praying that the anchor holds. We have a couple of great cruisers. Sailing Vessel Margaret Lee is here. Sailing Vessel Boatel 1 is here. And they have agreed to dive on the anchor and manually reset it if need be. Isn't that cool? Cruising community is the best.
I just went up and ran a test on all of the electrical systems. Everything seems to be working in good order. I was this much afraid that when we hit, or when the line pulled, that we blew a motor controller, and there was actually 4 motor controllers in this system, and I was the two work in tandem. So this system has a dual motor, and I kind of need 2 hands. I wish I had the tripod here, but I was seeing an amperage fluctuation, amperage usage fluctuation, and that does not seem to be the case. So hopefully everything is good and we can continue on our journey without a problem. Time to fix the coupler. That's the new one. And that's where it's going. Not sure if you can see this, but they gave me 2 or 4 long bolts and 4 short bolts, so I'm going to stagger them and pull them each way. That was a trouble that I was having. The camera's putting a shadow on here. You can see the long bolts right there and the short bolts on the bottom. It's a 1/4 of an inch, and that 1/4 of an inch makes a big difference.
A coupler, also called a motor saver, is a sacrificial piece of plastic or nylon designed to break apart in the case of a fouled propeller. Thankfully, ours did its job, saving our starboard electric motor.
Because I twisted it the wrong way like a dumbass. So I want to talk about some of the tools that you're going to need. Not like regular tools like wrenches and screwdrivers and stuff. Just like things that are going to make your life a little bit easier whenever you're doing any project. Whether it's an electric project, whether it's a mechanical project, doesn't matter. Always have a mirror. This one's a little telescopic, so it gets a little longer. So you can get it into places and see around corners. Into places where you can't see normally. A pick. I have this one and it's never going to focus. This one's bent into specific areas so that I can get it into places. Grabbing little odds and ends that you always drop, whether it's a pin or a nut. And this is a dual purpose. This is a small mirror, but this is a magnet on this end right here. And it's great for whenever you saw earlier where the nut that I dropped, that one was actually steel, so I could pick that one up. Indispensable. You are going to drop shit into small places that your hands don't fit, your body can't contort in. This is a lifesaver, along with a mirror, and that's why I have 2. This big one, so I can use the magnet. Always. Headlamp, gonna come in very handy. I actually have an old pillow. See how dirty and grungy it is? That's to protect my knees, my chest. If you look in here, you can see there's lots of spaces in there to hurt yourself and everything. And I always have something like that to protect my chest, protect my knee. And I also have on a knee pad. These have seen a lot of use at the house, and I brought them on. They're gel. Always get something that's comfortable for your knees, because it hurts whenever you're banging your knees up against stuff or you use your knee to hold yourself up. Yeah, always a good idea to have some extra things like that to make your life a little bit easier. I mean, everybody's gonna have your wrench, your screwdriver, your power driver. I even carry a Swiss Army knife. I've had this since 1999. Yeah, it's that old, and it's still in good condition. I mean, it's got some chips in it here and there, but the thing works like a champ. And it's gotten me out of a lot of jams. So think about some of the things that you're going to need on your boat or for your project, and anything that's going to make things a little bit easier for you. So yeah, I think we're good right now. I got everything back together and we're ready to go for tomorrow's race. We're not racing, we are the committee boat. We'll have more video of that tomorrow. Out.
Okay, we've been here exactly, actually a little bit more than 3 weeks now. We are anchored off of Chat and Chill. on Stocking Island in Georgetown. And today is the first day that we actually ventured out north of Monument. And this, I believe, is the infamous beach known as Flip Flop Beach, where you can have open fires and regardless of all that. And that's like fantastic. But look at this freaking water. This is amazing. I'm like, and immediately my attitude completely shifted. We were getting bounced the F around where we are outside of Chat and Chill. It's just so freaking uncomfortable. I told Eric, as soon as the motor or the drive is repaired, we are moving. Goodbye, Chat and Chill. We are going to come to these beautiful waters north of Monument. I mean, oh my God, and no one's here. Oh, so excited. So excited. This is the look of excitement. Today is Regatta Day. This is the big boat race inside the harbor, and we are the committee boat.
10 seconds.
Woo!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What you doing up there, Captain Eric?
Time. It is 9 UTA with 1 minute. Yes, sir, Captain Sir.
Oh my God. Holy shit.
Alright, yeah! Go for it! Go hard! Go, brother, go! Alright, let's go, let's go! Faster, faster! Bring it in, bring it in! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Wow, that's a 29-foot boat. You can come closer. Oh, nice. Nice Jack. I can do this, Jack. Wow. Woo! Look at that. That's a child up there doing that. Woo!
Eric! I'm down here, I got it. Okay. Get the horn, please.
He's already set a class already. I'll pass over that. No worries. That's about 100 yards. Oh my God, they're gonna do a drive-by on us. Holy shit. Woohoo! Good job, guys. Damn, it's a good looking boat. That is a good looking boat. Holy butt puckers. Hey guys! Good job! Woohoo! Good job! Nice job,
There's actually so much to do in Georgetown that some cruisers spend their entire winter here. Week-long regatta, poker tournaments, trivia nights, potlucks, you name it. And if that's not your style, maybe just rent a scooter for $20 a day and putt-putt south across the bridge to Little Exuma Island.
So we're cruising along this road and there's this really cool thing here. This rock wall, all these trees, and it goes all the way down there. We were coming this way. We decided to have a look-see real quick. There's no signs here, but this is obviously somebody's property. There's a hose bib.
Rock wall.
Rock wall. Look at this.
That's neat. I
Little
think what
cave.
is really interesting is all of the life that's growing straight up through. This is rock. I mean, there's no dirt bed.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
life
actually
will
what's
always
really
find
been
a way.
making me so intrigued about being here in the Bahamas is that this is formed from sand. By the way, I don't know if you knew this. From the Sahara, which travels about 5,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
I actually thought the Bahamas was a formation from volcanic activity, and from the little research that I've done, it looks like it's this is all mineral, and you just see life growing out of the rock. Very cool. Very cool. I'm glad we stopped. So pretty. It's so tropical. Don't I look great in a helmet? Dork. Did you smell that bakery when you walked by?
When we
Mom's
drove up,
Bakery.
Mom's Bakery, right in there. That's right there next to
I gotta
Santana's.
just- whatever that cinnamon smell is.
Well, we'll get some
Bam.
after
Wow,
we get
I
some
wasn't
conch.
Wow, that is really pretty.
It's a little bummed. No crack conch
crack
today. But it'll be alright.
You want to sit by side? Yeah.
You can get parts shipped to the island, even a new dinghy. Upgrade time, sweet! After all the problems we had with the old dink, it was a no-brainer to have this bad boy shipped in. Say hello to our brand new 11-foot 9-inch baby rock star.
So the motor is stuck on this one. I've got a motor lock on there. So as soon as I get the motor up at this one, I can put it on the new one. Yeah.
So once you get off the dinghy dock here in Georgetown, you just go through this little dirt road behind the Island Boy restaurant. There's a white truck where you drop off your trash. $3 for big black bags of trash, $2 for small. That would be a small. That would be a big. And it's on the honor system, which I kind of like. And I've yet to see somebody not donate their proper amount of money. What would you estimate the weight of that?
90, between 90 and 110.
So here's the reality. We've been here.
We were the committee boat too, and everybody was drinking on committee too. So.
But we've been here 6 weeks and we've dropped off two small bags of trash.
Being the committee though, with everybody leaving their bottles, their
Oh, yeah.
cans, and everything else, really
Yep.
compounded it.
Do you need my help? Heave! Ho! Good job.
The cool thing here is everything is listed right here. So that small bag is $2. That big black bag, $3. They'll take oil and batteries too. And all you do is you just slide it in right there.
And we've had very few people on the docks today, as you can tell, because there's not a lot of money on the seat. But on busy days, this
This thing
tab is full of money.
So $5
$5.
for both bags,
And we're done.
and that's it.
And now we can just walk over to the grocery store and fill up with new bottles and cans and groceries. And I'm out of wine. All right, so what are we doing right now? We are, hold on.
Posing.
So what are we doing right now? We're having our last cocktail in Georgetown. It has been a wonderful 7 weeks, but it's been 5 weeks too many for us because we don't like being in one place too long. And we were just talking about our sail to Cat Island, and you know, I'm prepared for 10 hours, and I'm looking forward to having some bikini time and no bikini time. And he just said
it's a 9.5 hour sail at 5.5 knots. 6 knots is that much faster. We're gonna have full sails out and probably have the motors running or the generator running and the motors because they're electric. Sorry. And well, if we can make 7 hours or 7 knots. 7 knots, that's even better. At 8 knots, my calculation was we can make it in 5 hours and change. So from 9.5 hours at 8 knots, we can make 5 hours, and I think it might be 5.5 hours. We can actually chop off 4 hours.
We'll superimpose the what the math means on this, but every knot matters when you're sailing. It speeds up. Even a half a knot will speed up your time to destination. It's amazing.
When you have a long sail, yes. When you have a long sail, a half a knot, a quarter of a knot makes up an hour on a 10-hour sail. I mean, it's amazing. You can totally make up an hour just with a quarter of a knot by setting your sails properly, or by using our motors. Because we're electric, we get to do that.
All right. So anyway, we just got back from having our final sundowners with some friends.
Yes.
We're going to put their Instagram information in our information, so please give them a like if you're not already following. Wonderful people. We just really thoroughly enjoyed that sundowner. Thank you guys so much.